99.3 Nigeria Info.
The nation's number one talk station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning to Lagos, Nigeria. Once again, I'm Sheriff Quadry. Can you see me? I'm on TV. I'm just kidding. I'm not on TV. You can watch live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 on the super platforms. We want to talk about, growing up as a child. What are the right processes that a child needs to go through? What is the right time for a child for a parent to say that, okay, so look, my child, you need to go to school now. That's what we want to talk about, basically, on the Crossfire today. Thank you all for being a part of it. So you can join us on Facebook. Please do. We'd love to hear from you on Facebook. Absolutely. You can also join us on YouTube as well. We'd love to hear your story as well. Now, this morning we had this guest last week, and we spoke about Day of the African Child last week, the challenges of an African child, and all of that. But we couldn't take your reaction. We couldn't attend to your own issues growing up as a child and what you're experiencing now. I think we only took about 2 or 3 calls last week, and even those calls we couldn't attend to them that much. So I have Mohammed Ahmed in the studio here. He's a registered psychologist. He's very good at this thing. Mohammed, a very lovely morning to you. Thank you for returning to the Crossfire today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Mohammed is with a Mother's Love, an NGO here who sees to children and children's welfare, children's growth and development in Lagos here. So, Mohammed, let's start with a brief recap of what we did last, because this morning's edition is basically to listen more to the people and try and correct a few things. Earlier this morning at 5 a.m. that's what we prepared for, and I heard people's stories. I heard people's growing up stories, and what the impact that is having on them today as parents, as adults. But let's do a brief recap. What should growing up be like for a child, for a Nigerian child? Let's domesticate it.
Okay. If we have to domesticate it, we have to look at it from the social stratification viewpoint,
right?
Meaning that would consider the low-income families, the middle-income families, and the high-income families. But before we move into that context, let me give a background of our discussion, so that viewers that are just joining would catch up.
Right.
So last week we had to discuss the African child. We had to celebrate the African child, and we had to trash issues using the theory, the Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory. And basically the theory speaks to the sense that for a child to thrive, for the Nigerian child to attain his full potential, certain basic needs have to be met. So, last week we talked about the fundamental, which is the physiological need.
Okay.
A child has the right to feel, to eat, to breathe proper air, to sleep, to rest. A child has the right to shelter, and good clothing, to protect his or herself. Those are the fundamental needs. Once those needs are met, then the child yearns for a higher need, which is the safety need. And a child needs to be physically and emotionally safe in whatever environment he or she is, whether be it the school environment or the home environment or in the larger society. And we discussed extensively last week issues relating to what the situation is as to safety and emotional security, in Nigeria today. And once those needs are also met, the child yearns for a higher need, which is the sense of belongingness. And that was where we actually stopped last week. And and one very key point I want to bring out here is that a child's sense of belongingness relates to how the child is loved and cared for. And the very key issue I want to raise here is the state of marital homes. The stability in marriages today is a key factor, to determining how emotionally connected a child would be. children from conflict-prone homes, children from homes that are children that grew up in a home filled with abuse and neglect and all sort of marital discord, or a child that grew up in a divorce situation, or a child that grew up with separated parents, would have issues finding that need to connect. And oftentimes they adopt coping mechanisms that later on become problems in life.
Coping mechanisms such as?
They start to probably depend more on, they start to find validation in their peers. They start to, externalize behaviors and show, they start to display behaviors that would make them seek attention from their peers, most especially when they grow into adolescence and their hormones starts to rage and all, them not even, finding that love from the home. A lot of ladies, a lot of girls, fall victims of those vulnerabilities because the home that is meant to actually protect and nurture the love and guide their relationship because is not there. And so the feelings of intimacy comes from the outside, from some other person out there. So the sense of connectedness, the parents must show love. Parents must display love to themselves, and also to the kids, because that is key to everything. The sad thing is that for ladies, they tend to internalize pain a lot, and for the feminine gender, and they know how to manage their issues till later in life, where it surfaces. But for guys, they throw up a lot of aggressive behaviors. When you see a child that is pretty naughty at beyond preschool and still continues those patterns, you have to check what the home climate looks like, because it is when a child feels loved in the school environment. Now, in the school environment, we have teachers that would just, adopt us, that would displace negative emotions on the kids, probably due to their own personal issues or probably due to school conditions. When a child is not given that affirmation, when a child is not given that safe environment to express his or herself, when a child is not given the opportunity to creatively, do things he or she is meant to do, then the sense of belongingness, the sense of connectedness will not be there.
I want to ask you, let's talk about a child growing up, and then the first day of a child at school. What is the appropriate age for a child, for a parent to enroll a child, even if it's preschool? What is the appropriate age?
Well, Nigeria has its policy. For public schools in Nigeria, a child below the age of 5 years is not allowed into primary one, I guess. Yes. But I know a lot of private schools that default that, and so I think if we can stick to the benchmark of primary one, we won't have issues with kids going through the 633 curriculum.
Is it wrong to say that my child should go to preschool, for instance, at 2 years, maybe creche?
Outrightly, it's not wrong, because the way the system is now is that parents are outrightly not available because both the husband and wife is now the breadwinner, so they won't have so much time. So the idea of having a preschool or a creche is to create the so-called home environment, and for those caregivers to be what we call in loco parents. They should act as pseudo parents to the kids, meaning they have to create a replica of the home environment, the ideal home climate for the child to actually thrive.
Is that what is obtainable?
Well, we're far from the reality. That's the truth.
What is the impact of this on the child?
Well, the end of the high, beyond this, the level of connectedness is the sense of self, self-esteem. We've had a lot of issues around self-esteem among young adults and even those in their marital lives. When you don't have a positive sense of self, when you haven't gotten enough of the positive feedbacks, when negativity has been consistently reinforced around your actions, around your deeds, around what has become your identity. You won't feel yourself. You won't find meaning. You won't even find yourself. You won't find your place.
And a child will know that at that age?
Yes, the child will be in crisis. It's going to be an internal tension, a stressor for the child. And the child would display it in several other ways. Depending on the personality of the child might internalize the behavior and withdraw. You find some children so withdrawn, so shy, so socially inactive, and you be like, what is wrong with you? The child needs help. And you find some displacing, externalizing behaviors such as aggressiveness, breaking objects and, doing a lot of crazy stuff. And you be like, why are you so destructive? It means there's something still, there's still a need to be met, a deficiency in the child, because the child hasn't found his or her place in the environment. Because it is when your self-esteem is high that you are confident and competent to actually take up life tasks, do well at them, and have what we call adversity quotient. Adversity quotient is basically you falling down, standing up again, and doing these things again, because the emotional resilience is not there. So for a lot of kids, the negativity has been reinforced all their life. A child that was neglected by parents at probably early years. The child that suffered child neglect, the child witnessed emotional violence between parents. Moving on, the child later on experienced physical abuse, experienced emotional abuse, experienced, all other forms of domestic abuse. What do you expect of that child later in life? The child is broken. So it's the yearning to find that self. That is the issue with the African child, with the Nigerian child. The reason we haven't really, when we say the whole meaning of when we say self-actualization, which is the bottom line of everything. For a child to attain full potential, for the Nigerian child to attain full potential, the child has to attain the peak of self-actualization. And in simple layman terms, self-actualization means that a man that loves music practices music. A man that loves farming goes into farming. A girl that loves cooking takes cooking as a career, thrives at it, is happy about that. You're happy about your career life.
Yes, path that you've chosen.
Yes, and that's why I'm not in all sense. Yeah, the situation of the country has led a lot of us to travel out. But I can tell you for free, even statistics have confirmed it, that over half of those that are abroad are not fulfilled. Yes, they are living, they are probably making the money and all, but that's fulfillment is still not there.
I want to talk to you about the connection between a faulty upbringing and adulthood. Is there a connection between the two? Like when someone, a child goes through all of those physical, emotional, and all of those abuses, then the person grows up. What are the likely is it attributes now or signs that you can know that this person has defective upbringing?
Well, the common trend is for us to see anxiety disorders, panic, phobias, depressive symptoms. You see relationship difficulties, relationship issues setting. The child is already in a state of psychological distress. Okay, so the child is constantly battling with his or herself internally. What do you know what it means to feel unloved? And you, in the process of still trying to find love by yourself, you get messed up. It's something that you can't really explain except you're in that situation.
It's almost like it's a journey of no return once the background is faulty.
Why do you think people commit suicide? Why do you think people go into addiction?
Can't we come back from this? Can't anyone come back from this state?
Yes, you can.
The picture is quite gloomy.
You can if the environment, if the forces in the environment actually reinforce the positivities, you can. But oftentimes, looking at the reality of the Nigerian situation, the the social fabric is not there to support you. You know, the system, the institutions are not there to actually implement what should be. You know, so you are all alone by yourself. So it is what you seek to do. It is what you yearn for
that sounds very tragic. Mohammed, let me take us back to last week when we had a caller who said that he's a father now.
Yeah.
But then his growing up was defective.
Yeah.
He didn't like himself,
Yes.
what he's doing to his own kids. And he knows that this stemmed from how he was brought up. He hated who he's become, the kind of father that he's become. This is what we talked about. That caller talked about it. Like we didn't quite attend to that caller yesterday. Last week we didn't have time at all.
Yeah.
What would be your advice to him?
Oh, well, I think it's important he seeks therapy. Professional help is key. You know, when you're at that stage, you are already formed. Yes, you can unlearn and relearn.
He wanted better.
Yes.
He is determined to be better.
The sweetest part of his story is that he is aware that there's a problem.
Yes.
The first step to change in behavior, attitude is self-awareness. When you are aware there's a problem, then there's hope. There's hope. For most adults that still stumble into problems and continue to face problems is because they haven't accepted the reality that they have a problem. But he is aware that there's a problem.
Why don't people usually know that there's a problem?
Well, because what should be abnormal is now becoming normal. So and what they've gone through, what they've grown up into, that is outrightly not normal, is the new normal for them. So you telling them this is wrong might not really make sense until a critical life event occurs, and probably they're at rock bottom or they're at a turning point that requires them to have, you know, this me, myself, alone state to really know what really does matter. That is when people can reawaken. I call it the rebirth process. So it is when they now reawaken that they now start to know that, okay, these are actually the very important things in life. These are the things that I have missed.
I got a message very early this morning when we had this conversation at 5 a.m. Someone sent me a message on WhatsApp and he said that his own childhood was very flawed because his dad eloped with another woman, and anytime the dad comes home after months of absence, he beats the mom. That's his mother. Now he's married. He's built his own house. And then one day he had an altercation with his wife and he raised his hand to hit his wife. And his daughter then said, "Daddy, don't beat mommy." And he broke down into tears in front of his daughter. Let's go to break. I will want you to, attend to that gentleman.
All right.
We'll be right back, Lagos. Yeah. Join us again.
Are you actually thinking of saving money for your office needs? Do you need office stationaries? Think Doculand for all your office supplies and prints at unbeatable price. You can equip your office with quality supplies from our store and enjoy fantastic deals up to 50% massive discounts this period. Promo ends while stock lasts. Visit us at www.doculand.ng.com or call us now on 0907 007 1888 or 0907 007 1882. You can also send us an email at office.supplies@doculand.ng.
Get breaking news updates at the best of talk.
Women have to work twice, even thrice as hard for them to get things that just come so naturally to a lot of men who feel that leadership is their right.
Were in prisons for how many years?
For 6 years, 8 months.
Were you going to court from prisons then?
Yes, but before I started court, it took me 2 years.
Just being in prison?
Yes.
Without your case even start at all?
Confinement.
You were there?
Yeah.
Here on your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Get breaking news updates at the best of talk.
Women have to work twice, even thrice as hard for them to get things that just come so naturally to a lot of men who feel that leadership is their right.
Were in prisons for how many years?
For 6 years, 8 months.
Were you going to court from prisons then?
Yes, but before I started court, it took me 2 years.
Just being in prison?
Yes.
Without your case even start at all?
Confinement.
You were there?
Yeah.
Here on your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Exciting conversations every day. Every day.
Let us make up our minds. Do we want a breakup of the country through violent means? If the answer is yes, good luck to Nigeria. But if the answer is no, please step in and take hold of the crisis.
More talk, news, and sports after this. Guy, I don't have. Since I begin use Biggie Bets, I just dey cash out anyhow. You mean I'm dead there? See, they offer 120% welcome bonus, bigger odds, 315% accumulator bonus, +1 bonus, and you fit even cash out anytime, whether inside shop or online. They even get the best virtual games and jackpots. See, they even they pay instantly. Oh boy, choose bigger rewards. Visit www.biggiebets.com to sign up or become an agent now. Biggie Bets, bigger reward, bigger life.
Dear Molfix mothers, the source of our happiness is our babies. For babies' happiness, it's important to choose a dry diaper. Molfix Air Dry Diaper, the #1 choice of mothers, has all the dryness all mothers dream of. It stays dry, does not leak, and our babies do not have rash. So we're starting the happiness movement with Molfix. Come on, mothers, try Molfix and join our happiness movement.
ShopRite's Big Red Carnival is back, and this year we're big on low prices, big on savings, with great deals on products like 6 475-gram power pasta spaghetti for 1,599 naira 99 kobo, and 2 Nestle 900-gram Golden Mon cereal packs at 2,999 naira 99 kobo.
Plus, you could stand to win 50% off your grocery shopping. Simply buy 3 participating products to qualify with ShopRite's Big Red Carnival. T's and T's apply.
All prices valid till the 27th of June 2021. ShopRite. Lower prices you can trust always.
This is what we live for. To connect with history in the making. To stream every breathtaking moment. To witness Mbappe, Kane, and all the football greats. To be part of the journey to glory. This is where we live the good and the bad. And unashamedly give our all to the beautiful game. Live the experience. Watch all the Euro 2020 action live from SuperSport on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
With Airtel Home Broadband device, your home is connected and you all can focus on the important things in life. Enjoy the finer things in life in the Airtel HBB seasonal offer. Visit any certified Airtel shop to get a 4G MiFi at 9,999 naira plus up to 55 gigabyte bonus data, or router at 19,999 naira plus up to 160 gigabyte bonus data. Offer valid while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
The European club football season is over, but football never sleeps. Enter the UEFA European Football Championship. The pandemic could only delay, but never deny the fans the excitement they crave as the Euros take center stage. It's Euro 2020 in 2021, a tournament with a difference, with scenes all over the European continent, traversing state lines and capitals, from Rome to Baku, St. Petersburg, Amsterdam, Bucharest, Glasgow, Copenhagen, Seville, Munich, and London. The coverage is global and the cast nationwide.
They seem to keep hold of the ball, see so much of the ball, but at the end of the day, they tend to do little or nothing with the ball.
Floated into the box! It's in! A player who's been having a renaissance after season.
He connected to the pass like a socket, fired the shots like a rocket.
From no other person but Rafael Varane.
All they want to do is sit back, where your weaknesses, and then when they get the ball, they counter-attack you.
It was a brilliant piece of play by Karim Benzema. But they decided against that counter-attack and go all the way back.
So beautiful! Trent Alexander-Arnold, 38 meters. This is your goal of the week.
When you defend, you can defend for 91 minutes, and just for 1 minute, everything will change.
He completes his hat trick. He's in the pursuit of perfection.
Best days are behind him already, and the young managers are picking up the man.
Covering every blade of grass for a full month from 11th June to 11th July 2021 on Nigeria's #1 radio station for sports and talk, Nigeria Info. Reach out for sponsorship and advertising. Euro 2020 on Nigeria Info. It's live football, just the way you like it.
Sometimes pensions can feel like a football match. You'd love to get in the game and make things happen.
Guy, pass the ball. I'm open.
But you can't. You have no choice but to sit on the sidelines and watch life happen. If you feel undervalued and unappreciated, then it's time to switch to ARM Pensions. See here, at ARM Pensions, we believe in taking action.
Guy, get in the game.
Because when it comes to your retirement goals, you shouldn't be on the sidelines. You should be our star player.
Switch to a team of more than just pension managers. Switch to a team that appreciates you. Switch to ARM Pensions today. ARM Pensions, invested in your tomorrow.
This is what we live for. To connect with history in the making. To stream every breathtaking moment. To witness Mbappe, Kane, and all the football greats. To be part of the journey to glory. This is where we live the good and the bad. And unashamedly give our all to the beautiful game. Live the experience. Watch all the Euro 2020 action live from SuperSport on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
The Lagos State Government, through the Lagos State Water Regulatory Commission, is inviting the public to the second edition of the Lagos International Water Conference. Theme: Water Security and Investment Opportunities in Mega Cities, a case of Lagos State. Date: Wednesday, 23rd of June, 2021. Venue: Echo Hotel and Suites, Victoria Island, Lagos. Time: 8 a.m. prompt. The conference will bring together a diverse range of sector experts, practitioners, scientists, top government officials from across the country, development partners, and industry representatives working across different sectors of water and sanitation across the world to discuss solutions capable of unbundling the obstacles to financial viability and access to clean water and sanitation in Lagos State. The conference will also feature exhibitions by industry operators and equipment suppliers in the water and sanitation sector. To register, kindly visit www.liwac.org for more details.
For a healthy family.
Coming! Oh, Vincent, just the person I want to see. You're welcome. Please sit down, sit down.
What happened, Chief? You're looking all bright and cheerful today, unlike last week when...
Forget about last week. I now have my insurance policy from Linkage Assurance PLC. That means all my containers, motor vehicles, and my warehouse are well protected.
Hey, I hear that Linkage Assurance PLC is now bigger,
yes,
bolder,
yes,
and better to offer various classes of insurance like motor insurance, oil and gas, fire and burglary, agriculture, marine and aviation, and general accident insurance with prompt claim settlement.
To get your Linkage Assurance policy, please call 0700 546 52273. Linkage Assurance PLC. Protection that counts.
You asked for it and it's back.
It's a roundtable here, special broadcast on Nigeria Info. We've got the entire team here.
Oh my God, the year of first. That's what 2020 has been. It's the year of first.
You're doing empowerment for youth. You give them bikes, you give them marijuana, and then years after, you tell them not to use them.
I feel like there's a huge disconnect between the government.
It's the Nigeria Info Roundtable.
And the actual consequence of poverty in Nigeria.
These are debts that can be avoidable if we just do the right thing.
All your favorite Nigeria Info presenters on air at the same time.
And the third person was an entrepreneur.
We missed the second person.
They all
we missed the second
person. The first person, Sheriff, I can send it to you on WhatsApp.
All the biggest stories from the first half of 2021. Analyzed by the biggest voices on radio.
I am Sheriff Quadry, Lagos, Nigeria.
My name is Wemimo Adewunis.
You're hanging out with the techest steel.
My name's Joyce Onyemowa.
I am Sandra Ezekwesili.
Date 28th of June, Monday. Time 9 a.m. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Hey, Afana. You start your day like this. Everything is going well until the unexpected happens. Then, hey, the bass boss begin.
No, it's you. How would you hit me?
If you get our Flexi Comprehensive Motor Insurance Plan, you can save yourself the yay and the painful cost of repairing the damage to your vehicle. For as low as 15,000 naira a year, if someone bashes your car, we pay to get it fixed. Visit www.hairsinsurance.com or call 0700 434 7764 to get the Hairs Flexi Motor Plan. Hairs Insurance, your simple, smart protection.
The UEFA Euro 2020 is here, featuring the best of the best, the Sergio Ramoses, the Ronaldos, the Harry Kanes, the Mbappes, and of course you, the super fans. From Friday the 11th of June to Sunday the 11th of July, you can watch your favorite stars battle it out, match after match, to be crowned kings of Europe. The UEFA Euro 2020. It's anyone's game. Get and stay connected to DSTV to watch every game live on SuperSport or on the DSTV app.
With Airtel Home Broadband device, your home is connected and you all can focus on the important things in life.
Enjoy the finer things in life in the Airtel HBB seasonal offer. Visit any certified Airtel shop to get a 4G MiFi at 9,999 naira plus up to 55 gigabyte bonus data, or router at 19,999 naira plus up to 160 gigabyte bonus data. Offer valid while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
In the information era, facts, events, and news are available at the click of a button. The information flow is enormous, which makes the financial markets unpredictable. As a trader, you need to have a strategy, and most importantly, you need a trustworthy partner that will simplify things for you. Hot Forex is serious about its responsibilities to you. With its origin dating back to 2010, we are a multi-regulated broker with over 2 million live accounts, wide global presence, more than 35 international awards, tight spreads, multiple assets, reliable fast execution, technological innovation, and multiple account types. The Hot Forex team is always ready to deliver trading services and free trading education that you can rely on every time. And this is not just a mission, it's a promise. Visit the Hot Forex Educational Centers at 3rd floor, Warala House, 90 Island Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos, or call 0908-517-6394 or visit www.hotforex.com. Hot Forex, for traders that want more.
Dear Molfix mothers, the source of our happiness is our babies. For babies' happiness, it's important to choose a dry diaper. Molfix Air Dry Diaper, the #1 choice of mothers, has all the dryness all mothers dream of. It stays dry, does not leak, and our babies do not have rash. So we're starting the happiness movement with Molfix. Come on, mothers, try Molfix and join our happiness movement.
The European club football season is over, but football never sleeps. Enter the UEFA European Football Championship. The pandemic could only delay, but never deny the fans the excitement they crave as the Euros take center stage. It's Euro 2020 in 2021, a tournament with a difference, with scenes all over the European continent, traversing state lines and capitals, from Rome to Baku, St. Petersburg, Amsterdam, Bucharest, Glasgow, Copenhagen, Seville, Munich, and London. The coverage is global, and the cast nationwide.
They seem to keep hold of the ball, see so much of the ball, but at the end of the day, they tend to do little or nothing with the ball.
Floated into the box. It's in. A player who's been having a renaissance after season. He connected to the pass like a socket. Fired the shots like a rocket. From no other person but Rafael Varane.
All they want to do is sit back, where your weaknesses, and then when they get the ball, they counter-attack you.
It was a brilliant piece of play by Karim Benzema. But they decide against that counter-attack and go all the way back.
Beautiful. Trent Alexander-Arnold, 38 meters. This is your goal of the week.
When you defend, you can defend for 91 minutes, and just for 1 minute, everything will change.
He completes his hat trick. He's in the pursuit of perfection.
Best days are behind him already, and the young managers have taken up the mantle.
Covering every blade of grass for a full month from 11th June to 11th July 2021 on Nigeria's #1 radio station for sports and talk, Nigeria Info. Reach out for sponsorship and advertising. Euro 2020 on Nigeria Info. It's live football, just the way you like it.
Papa
John, why you dey worry yourself like this now? Since morning, you never chop.
Mama John, I dey confused. Oga landlord come this morning talk say he give us 1 week to pay our rent or we go pack out. I be don put my motor for sale. I no see any buyer.
Sell your motor? Ha! If na so, why you no go collect quick loan from Cash Drive Instant Loans?
Cash Drive Instant Loans?
Yes, so my people, Cash Drive, they give instant loans to car owners. With Cash Drive Instant Loans, you fit get up to 20 million naira kia within 24 hours. You no need guarantor. You go only use your car as collateral take collect the loan, and you go still dey drive your car. To apply now, make you visit www.cashdrive.co. For more tori, make you green us on 0122 99954. WhatsApp us for 080 285 72566 or 081 755 56789. Cash Drive Instant Loans. We are on your side.
The UEFA Euro 2020 is here, featuring the best of the best. The Sergio Ramoses, the Ronaldos, the Harry Kanes, the Mbappes, and of course you, the super fans. From Friday the 11th of June to Sunday the 11th of July, you can watch your favorite stars battle it out, match after match, to be crowned kings of Europe. The UEFA Euro 2020. It's anyone's game. Get and stay connected to DSTV to watch every game live on SuperSport or on the DSTV app.
Yes! I won! Oh my god, it's home! Guys, since I joined BiggyBet, I have been cashing out daily. You don't mean it? Look at you. Let me tell you, they offer 120% welcome bonus, bigger odds, 315% accumulator bonus, but one bonus, and you can even cash out anytime, whether in a shop or online. They also have the best virtual games and jackpots. Hey, you see? They even pay winnings instantly. Guy, choose bigger rewards. Visit www.biggybet.com. Sign up or become an agent now. BiggyBet. Bigger reward, bigger life.
You can rest assured we will take this jolly ride with you. Our bet is on you, 'cause you are our winner. We'll win with you. We'll run with you all the way. We'll share your dreams and we'll turn them to reality. We're invested in your tomorrow.
ARM, invested in your tomorrow.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The nation's number one talk station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. We're back right now. Thank you to those who stayed on Facebook and WhatsApp watching. I'm looking at people staying there while we're not showing them anything, but it's good. It's great. I know that you don't want to miss out any part of the conversation today. Thank you all. You can join the rest on Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3, on YouTube as well, Nigeria Info 99.3. We're talking about children's growing up and how that can impact their lives on the long run, even as adults. So it's time for us to hear back from you and let Mohammed Ahmed from A Mother's Love try to attempt your concerns and your question. Mohammed Ahmed, by the way, is the head programs development at A Mother's Love. A Mother's Love is an NGO based here in Lagos. Their activities are actually, nationwide. Well, let's hear from you. 0700 993 993 993 and 01 465 7190 for the ladies. Mohammed, before we get to the telephone, let's go back to that contributor earlier in the morning that I told you about, who spoke about how his father treated his mother when they were young, and now he found out that he was fast turning into his dad, and he hated it, and he broke down in front of his daughter and cried. What should he do?
Well, in all objectivity, there are certain questions to still ask, around that fall off, but because, for example, you want to know how long he's been in marriage. You want to know the context within which the event occurred and the intensity of the event itself. These are maintaining factors that you'd want to establish before you can actually give a proper feedback. But all in all, I am still glad the guy could be sensitive enough, to reflect back on his actions. A lot of men are always just egoistic and they make a fool of themselves and don't come to the reality that they can also make errors and own their errors. That the point is he messed up and he actually, beyond messing up, accepted responsibilities for his actions. That's a very, very key thing for a man to do. And in that situation, what happens afterwards is what actually matters. If the child was in the picture, she has experienced an activity that wasn't healthy, and for the child to have spoken up to, she must have been exposed to certain information around how an ideal situation should be. So I think he has to make up with the child and with the wife. I'm
going to take this call. Sorry to butting. We'll take this call. There's another message waiting for us on WhatsApp. Hello, good morning to you. Oh, I think we lost that call. Before we go on, let's quickly take this one from WhatsApp. I'm very conscious of the time right now. AK is his name, and he says, I would like to share my childhood experience. Based on the topic this morning, my childhood was so painful. I never feel the love of a mother. I'm now 37 years old, and with 4 kids, I never feel the feeling of missing my mother at all till now. And this is affecting me in raising my children. I try to love my children, which I never experienced as a childhood. That's what he said.
Oh, well, that's a lot of trauma. It's clearly an unresolved childhood conflict. Therapy is still necessary in this regard. It needs to seek a therapist, a professional psychologist to attend to the event because it has to go through a process. Yes, you have to go through.
He's trying to love his kids.
Yes, he's trying to, but beyond just trying, if he's trying to love his kids, it's a tough one. What is his relationship with his wife at this time?
Yeah,
he didn't even mention his wife in this picture. So it's a lot. It needs the bottom line is it needs to see a therapist to really, really go back in time to onboarding, and more importantly is there's what we call parent focused cognitive behavioral therapy. It would also include some form of psychotherapies, psychotherapeutic interventions. So it would require a lot of processes that would involve the reintegration of himself back into his family, in the sense that that's why I keep saying that the African culture in itself in the past, there was nothing as nuclear family. The African culture the traditional African culture is an extended family. And so when we had follow-ups, even then, with relationships with our direct parents, the cushion was still there because our grandfathers and grandmothers were still relevant.
We're there. That's true.
They were still very much relevant. So there was this control. There was this group mind principle. There was a way the negativities were mitigated for. The white men took this from us. They now sold us social support interventions. It is funny. They take the reality from you. They now start teaching you what was actually part of your system before now. How many kids today know their grandfathers and grandmothers? Even the last case you related now. What is the relationship between his children and his parents? These are the questions you want to ask.
Let's stop there, because if you continue now, you are getting into that mood. We will not have time again. Let's take this one. Emotionally, my growing up was difficult. Dad eloped with another woman and left my mom to raise I and my 2 brothers alone. He will come back sometimes. Instead of appreciating my mom, he will beat her up. Sheriff, we go to farm even in the days we don't feel like going, just to survive. But I thank God today that I'm a graduate. But even at that, it's affecting me today because I don't know how fatherly love look like, because I have never tested it. I've never tasted it. Also, it gets me scared of going into marriage because I don't want such marriage.
That means the trauma is still there. Okay, that is clearly. It clearly shows that he hasn't healed at all. He hasn't. He's not where he should be yet. So he needs to still seek a professional help to process himself. Because the thing is, he has to get to the stage where he has to actually forgive his parents.
Okay, now we have to begin to wrap up. Now let's talk about Holy Child Project of a Mother's Love. What is this project all about? We have about a minute to do this.
Okay, in very simple terms, the project is centered around research and advocacy for the African child, for the well-being and the future of the African child. And this has been in existence for the past 4 years.
Okay.
We started with gathering data, both qualitative and quantitative data, across Africa, actually.
Okay.
Yes, and we've done quite several interviews with key stakeholders involved.
You're looking into how children are hurried through school process.
Through life.
Through life.
Yes, yes. You know. Initially, I told you that discussing the early child issue is a social strata issue.
Well, how can people reach out to a Mother's Love, by the way? Because we don't have time.
Our website is www.amothersloveng.org, and you can also follow us on our social media handles on Instagram, amothersLove.ng. On Twitter, a Mother's Love High Hen.
We'll be back. Just stay here. We'll be back.
Information from Jumia to you. So Jumia is turning 9, yay! And this year, for their 9th anniversary sale event, they have a theme called Celebrate Your Everyday. And this will start on Thursday the 10th, going to Friday the 11th. Now we have mouth-watering deals just for you, up to 70% discount on Jumia. It is packed with so much exciting deals and initiatives such as the Happy Hour, Flash Sales, Wheel of Fortune, and Treasure Hunt, and the Jumia Prime 1 month free delivery. Let me give you some information about this amazing deals and promos, starting from the Flash Sales. So this is called the Crazy Deals for a limited time. It's the first come, first serve. You snooze, you lose. Now it happens 4 times every day from 10 a.m., 12 noon, 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. Also, it happens 6 times on the Explosion Day. That is 12 midnight, 10 a.m., 12 noon, 2 p.m., 4 p.m., and 6 p.m. We also have the 5K store. Amazing deals for 5K or less. You can shop different categories, that is from fashion to accessories to groceries and many more. Now, how do you shop on the 5K store? All you have to do is open the app or website, scroll down, and you will see a banner titled the 5K store. Click on it, and there you go. Keep shopping till you drop for 5K and below. Amazing! You can get a 15% discount capped at 1,500 Naira on this amazing deals and promos. You can also get a 15% discount capped at 1,500 Naira on this amazing deals and amazing promos. All you have to do is use the code JumiaInfo. Remember, you have to have the Jumia app to access this amazing deals and amazing promos. So if you haven't downloaded the Jumia app, download it now and celebrate with Jumia.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
This is what we live for. To connect with history in the making. To stream every breathtaking moment. To witness Mbappe, Kane, and all the football greats. To be part of the journey to glory. This is where we live the good and the bad. And unashamedly give our all to the beautiful game. Live the experience. Watch all the Euro 2020 action live from Supersport on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
Power oil sachet, 17 Naira, only 17 Naira. I said power oil sachet now, 17 Naira, only 17. Hey, I'm gonna get cooking oil now.
Power oil for a healthy family.
The Lagos State government, through the Lagos State Water Regulatory Commission, is inviting the public to the second edition of the Lagos International Water Conference. Theme: Water Security and Investment Opportunities in Mega Cities, a case of Lagos State. Date: Wednesday, 23rd of June, 2021. Venue: Echo Hotel and Suites, Victoria Island, Lagos. Time: 8 a.m. prompt. The conference will bring together a diverse range of sector experts, practitioners, scientists, top government officials from across the country, development partners, and industry representatives working across different sectors of water and sanitation across the world to discuss solutions capable of unbundling the obstacles to financial viability and access to clean water and sanitation in Lagos State. The conference will also feature exhibitions by industry operators and equipment suppliers in the water and sanitation sector. To register, kindly visit www.liwac.org for more details.
Apollo, my guy. How every now?
Benjo, what thing now? That is money you just call me.
See, 9 Mobile, they give me call bonus while I not finish. Now all my guys go here.
If you never recharge your 9 Mobile line for 40 days or more, recharge 200 naira and above, and we go summer you 6 times your recharge and double data bonus.
Apollo, my guy.
Benjo, see, I go block you now. You go see him.
Terms and conditions day. 9 Mobile.
Enter the place and it brighten. Make everybody they wonder. Waiting because of the shine. Lush hair. Long hair or short doesn't matter. Crochet or dreadlocks can be better. Only for girls we know better. Lush hair. So you want to slay? Slay with swag. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. Straight or curly. You know they tango. Lie. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. You wonder how I shine like this. I'm on a lush hair, be the coco. Say you want to know. And if you wanna be fine like me, I can show you where to go. A lush hair, be the coco.
Beautiful people know how to make an impression, and that's why they trust Lush Hair Extensions. Lush Hair, be beautiful.
Not a new level. Where I sample your ticket from best king to big. Yesterday's gone today. It be a lucky day for best king to big. You are royal, you big. Oh, you come make me bet with best king to big. Go check these cars today. It be a lucky
Bet King. Playground for kings.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Okay, welcome back. Mohammed is still here. I'm still here. We have about 30 seconds to go. So you're sharing the social media handles for A Mother's Love?
Yes. So it's for Facebook and YouTube is a Mother's Love, just A Mother's Love, apostrophe S, love.
Okay.
Yes, so,
on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, so but our Instagram is most active, so you can check us at motherslove.ng on Instagram.
Okay.
To follow through our videos and our content.
You're doing well, by the way. You're doing fantastically well. Yeah. Very well. How about your own social media handle?
Okay. At Mentormo, MENTORMOH, yes,
okay.
or Blackmo Consulting, too.
Okay.
But Mentormo would be best. That's fine.
You're a great guy. Mohammed Ahmed, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. We hope we've been able to do justice to some of the things, but we can't take any more.
I wish we actually had more time. We have a lot of interesting engagements from Mother's Love that I wish that I shared with you. We'll find time to come again.
Yes, we'll find time to come again. Thank you so much for coming. Let's bring you the news right now. Stay here on Nigeria Info.
The headline 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.